it means what? We all have our stops, we all have our yellow moments, we all have our go moments. What are you going to be willing to do to get yourself in the best position possible? Now, oftentimes we think about, hey, life is it's full of like red stops. How many times have you got to a red stop and you had no idea where you're going? You had no idea. You didn't know. You had no clue. You're like, hey, I have a vision for my life, but here's a blockade. Here's a problem. Coach, I don't know what to do at this problem. I don't know how to bypass this problem. I had a red stop. What's super important about these red stops is it gives you time to think. It gives you time to think. But then oftentimes we go through these modes where we're saying, hey, I need to figure out this problem. I need to figure out the solution. I don't know where to go. Well, we're just right there. We're just running through the light. And this is our yellow lights. The times where we are slowed down and we are at the conjunction of saying, should I go or should I stop? Should I keep going? Should I still have movements? And now we're saying, hey, we're finally at the green moment. We're finally at this moment in time where you get the opportunity to take everything that you learned, everything that you grew, everything that you've been thinking about and putting it into action. Oh, Coach, why are you talking about green lights? Because life is full of green lights. We just have to take our life and we have to look at it and be like, hey, this is a green light. A lot of times, a lot of guys don't understand. Your heartbreak? Oh my gosh. Your heartbreak is a green light. You having no clue where you're going sometimes is a green light. You being stopped at a junction of a problem can also look like a green light. So many times we look at ourselves and we're like, man, we're going through a problem. We're struggling over and over and over, over and over and over and over and over. And we're like, Coach, I don't know what to do. Green light. It's a green light. It's an opportunity for you to grow because it's a green light. It's something so beautiful for you to figure out that you get to have the opportunity to go through an obstacle to understand that this is the propeller to the best thing that has ever happened. Like, for instance, right? There was a moment in my career where I was just trying to figure out, like, man, I just took this long hiatus. I don't know where to go. I don't know what to do. I think I'm over here. I'm competing with this person. I'm competing with this person. But the beautiful thing about it, because in my thought, I was feeling like I was falling behind. But what it allowed me to see, after going a year without doing what I wanted to do, it allowed me to see that it was the biggest green light that I could have. Because the idea was that the idea never slipped from me. I wasn't competing. I wasn't going against X, Y, Z. I was the thing. A lot of people feel this feeling that they're behind because they're dealing with a problem that somebody probably has already held this problem before. You're just experiencing it for the first time. Once you start to live and you start to realize, observe your own actions, you start to see how green and beneficial it is. Some of you guys struggle with lust. Some of you struggle with, dealing with certain things that you've been dealing with. Some of you struggle going back to your ex. I want you to flip the script. I want you to say, man, maybe this can be the best thing that I can experience right now. Instead of it being the bad thing, right? I'm dealing with lust. I'm falling to sin. I'm constantly in this pattern. Maybe this was supposed to happen for me to see what God really wants for me. Maybe I have to see this problem that I'm going over and over because this is the green light that's going to propel me to understand that, hey, the clarity that I have in my life is different. Because I went through a struggle and I flipped it on his head and I said, I'm not going to go through the struggle because this is what's propelling me to become a higher version of myself. See, some of us need to start getting into our problems and start changing the opportunity that is in front of us and start being like, oh, I agree. I agree that I'm going through some hard problems right now, but this problem is such a green light because I get to solve it. That's the feeling that we have. You get to solve the problem that you've been dealing with. You get to look at the life that you want so badly that it is now a green light. So believe it or not, green light. Okay. Guys. I need you guys to tap it. Tap it for me. Guys, if you haven't popped into the Discord, go to the Discord. The link is in the bio. Just click it. The Book of Yay. Join the Discord, guys. Also, go to YouTube. Like, share, subscribe. Turn me up. But I want to get to the one point that everybody's been asking me. Coach this, coach that. Coach, can you help me with this? Can you help me with that? Yes, I can. Yes, I can. And I'm trying to tell you guys, I'm doing a 6-month coaching program. Guys, it's a one-on-one. It's only a couple spots. Look, for the guys that are serious, go join the Discord. The link is in my bio. DM me one-on-one. And then we can go from there. But guys, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm only taking people that's trying to get off the bench and try to play the game and try to win. I'm not taking people that don't want to win. You guys ever been to a program and you look over here and you're like, oh snap, the program's good. Yeah, we're doing that, guys. So the guys that want to get their fitness right. For the guys that want to get their goals right. For the guys that want to demolish the dating game and go and understand how to go past their heartbreak. I'm that guy. For the guys that really want to tap in on their faith, I'm that guy. So I'm only going to take a couple guys that are really serious, guys. We're gonna have a conversation. We're gonna see how you're at. But I'm only taking serious people. If you are the type of person that's saying, hey, I'm done with the fact that I'm losing at life and I want to win, the people that are locked in with the Book of Yay, we gonna win. You gonna look at your teammates and you gonna say, I'm a winner. But at the end of the day, if you come on this side, we gonna work. It's no BS. It's everything. It's daily. So guys, tap in. The Book of Yay. Go to YouTube, subscribe, lock in. But believe it or not, class is closed.